In this video, I'm going to go over ACT math problems that deal with solving absolute value equations. So this one says, which of the following is a solution to the equation absolute value of x minus 6 equals 10? So when solving absolute value equations, there's something special we need to do. So if you look at the absolute value of 10 equals 10, and the absolute value of negative 10 equals 10. So we get those two scenarios. What's inside the absolute value is either positive 10 or negative 10 equal 10 on the right side. So what we do with our equation to account for that, x minus 6 can equal 10, or x minus 6 can equal negative 10. So we have two equations that we set out. We need to solve each one for x. So here I add 6 to both sides. So x equals 16. Over here again, add 6 to both sides. And x equals negative 4. Okay, so 16 and negative 4 work out in this equation. So we choose the answer that appears in the answer choices, which is negative 4. Alright, so in this one it says, which of the following is the solution to the equation absolute value of 2x minus 6 equals 12? Okay, so again we need to set up two equations. You can set up 2x minus 6 equals 12. And 2x minus 6 equals negative 12. Add 6 to both sides. So you get 2x equals 18. Divide both sides by 2, so x equals 9. Do the same thing over here. Add 6 to both sides. So you get 2x equals negative 6. Divide both sides by 2. You get x equals negative 3. Again, you choose the one that appears in your answer choices. In this case, it's going to be 9. So this one says, which of the following is an irrational number that is a solution to the equation absolute value of x squared minus 12 minus 4 equals 0? Alright, so this one involves a little extra step. We need to get the absolute value by itself. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides. That's going to give me the absolute value of x squared minus 12 is equal to 4. And just like the previous problem, we need to set up two equations. So we have x squared minus 12 equals 4. And x squared minus 12 equals negative 4. Alright, add 12 to both sides. So I get x squared equals 16. So we get x squared equals 16. To get the x by itself, I need to take the square root of both sides. That's going to be x is equal to plus or minus 4. Because 4 squared equals 16, and negative 4 squared also equals 16. Over here, add 12 to both sides. X squared is equal to 8. Again, you take the square root of both sides. X is equal to plus or minus square root of 8. If you break down 8, that's 4 times 2. I can take the square root of 4, which is going to be 2. And then square root of 2 is not a perfect square, so it just stays square root of 2. So the answer is plus or minus 2 square root of 2. Now, which one of these is an irrational number? That's going to be the 2 square root of 2. Because square root of 2 is irrational versus 4 is just a normal integer. So our answer choice C is the correct one, 2 square root of 2. Even though one of our answers was 4, that is not an irrational number. Now this one says the set of all values of x that satisfy absolute value of x minus 2 is less than 7 is the same as the set of all values of x that satisfy. So this one's a little different. We have an inequality instead of an equality. You're going to set up two equations. X minus 2 is less than 7. But this is slightly different. You're going to change the arrow for your inequality. So it's going to be x minus 2 is greater than negative 7. All right, so we had to change the sign, the negative 7, but we had to change the direction of the inequality also. So again, you get the x by itself, so add 2 to both sides. So x is less than 9. Add 2 to both sides. And you get x is greater than negative 5. If you put this together, you put the lowest number first, so negative 5. And then x in the middle. And then 9 on the right side. So x is greater than negative 5 and less than 9. So that'll be answer choice D.